Do I have a choice? Wait, I can change it.
That's fine.
Really? It's pretty good. Hi everyone, my name is Hannah and it's another day of crafting. Currently I am standing in my now favorite corner of the house. This is my craft corner where I've been spending the last few weeks organizing and cleaning all of my craft supplies to put into one space. I absolutely love how it turned out. If you haven't watched my last video, I'll link it down below. But for today, I want to focus on this wall back here. As much as I love this corner already, I feel like the wall is a little bit plain, so I want to spice it up by adding some picture frames and canvases. I want to go for this maximalist picture gallery look. And then my main idea is I want to try making some wall decals so that I can add even more colors. So I'm excited to get started and I hope it turns out all right. Let's get started. To plan out my maximalist picture gallery, I am first digitizing all my canvas and wall decor options by taking a picture of each item. I set up my camera in one position so that I had the correct sizing proportions of all my options with the shelves. Even though I had already hung this mirror on the shelf, I actually was curious how it would look in my wall gallery, so I decided to take a picture of it too. Now that I have all my options, I copied them into one canvas and removed all the backgrounds. This was a little tedious, but I wanted to have a way to play around with the layout without having to nail a bunch of holes in the wall. I also played around with some decal ideas. I have leftover peel and stick wallpaper from when I decorated our second room as my virtual classroom, so I'm trying out different designs with the pink, coral, and yellow colors. Listen, can you look at my design? What do you think? But a lot of those, like think multiple strands.
Is it leaves or is it grapes?
It's called string of pearls. It's like a hanging plant. But then imagine like the wallpaper color. So like the pink, the yellow. Are you okay walking upstairs to that every day?
Do I have a choice?
Wait, I can change it.
That's fine.
Really? Well, what would you want?
I'm indifferent.
Yeah, I know. If it were up to you, what would you do?
Sure.
Polka dots? Flowers?
No. That's fine.
Yay. So I can go for it?
Sure.
I have my leftover peel and stick wallpaper, and what I want to do right now is I need to figure out how much pressure the Cricut needs to cut through this material, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just experiment a little bit. There's a lot of options here. I tried searching peel and stick wallpaper. I did not see any. I think I'm gonna try this textured because the wallpaper does have some texture. I don't know if you can see it. Let's just try it. didn't cut. Okay, not bad. Not the perfect cut, but it didn't cut through the back, which is great. So I'm gonna just try more pressure. Oh yeah, that was so much better. Much cleaner cuts. I think I found the pressure that I need for this decal. Let me show y'all how I draw these string of pearls. First, as you can see, I have a guideline here. I want my decals to look pretty like straight down and more parallel to each other. So I select a tapered paintbrush and I'm gonna use this feature that kind of softens, what is this called? Stroke stabilizer. I'm gonna first make the petals. So I'm going to just do 2 lines like this, 2 curves, and I make sure that they connect at the tip. And I try and do more natural patterns like alternating here and there, the petals touching at some of the points. They don't always have to touch the guideline. Kind of gives it a little bit more organic look. And I'm trying to make the pearls gradually smaller and smaller. For the actual vine part, I'm going to start from the top. I'm going to turn off the stabilizer. And I just try and connect all the pearls. Hello, it is officially the weekend and I am so excited to continue. I spent last night cutting my leftover wallpaper, so I am going to try and cut everything out so that I can stick them to the wall. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But before I do that, I want to show y'all how I set up design space, because I only have a 12 by 12 mat and some of the string of pearls that I drew are 2 feet, 3 feet long. So I need to slice my designs into multiple parts in order to fit on my 12-inch mat. Here I have a 31-inch long vine. The maximum length I can cut is 11.5 inches, so I made a rectangle that is 11.5 inches long and 2.5 inches wide. I placed the vine on top of a rectangle and then top aligned it. Then while both are selected, I use the slice function. And that's it! I repeated the steps for the rest of the vine. Full credit goes to the Cricut community. I'm part of a Cricut Beginners Facebook group, which is where I learned this trick. can you take out the nails? Now that I moved the mirror, I don't want to leave this side empty, so I'm going to add some more storage with these small floating shelves that the previous owners left at our house. You may be wondering why these shelves are so far apart from each other. That's because I'm adding storage space for my long craft materials. I'm going to add a guard with these 3 pieces of wood so the materials don't fall. Hello! After working on this corner for several days, I think I'm ready to show y'all. Let's take a quick look at what this looked like before. So I had my fun shelves with all my craft materials in it, but the walls were looking a little plain. So now I've added some color and canvases, and I started a Maximalist gallery, which I'm so excited to continue growing. Quick note, the lighting in this space is really bad. It's super yellow and I need to change it someday, but for now, hopefully I can color correct it so that you can imagine and see what I see every day, because it makes me so happy. So let me go ahead and show y'all. I love with this project how nothing is permanent. The wall decals and the gallery layout can always be changed, but for now I think this is a great starting point. If you like this video, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some ideas and inspiration, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!